For generations, Australians have been told that owning a home is the ultimate financial safety net. Buy property, hold onto it, and let time do the rest. One of the very few guaranteed ways to build wealth and secure a comfortable future. But if home ownership is such a sure thing, why is it slipping further out of reach for so many? Instead of owning, more people are being forced into the rental market, where rents have also surged, increasing by over 20% in the past 2 years alone. And yet, despite the growing crisis, the property market keeps on marching on. Prices keep climbing, banks keep lending, and policymakers continue to tinker around the edges without addressing the real issue. The system only works if new buyers keep paying more than the last. That's where things start to look eerily familiar to a Ponzi scheme. One of the points raised in the discussion was on the similarities between the property market and a Ponzi scheme. A Ponzi scheme is one of the oldest financial scams in the book. It works by promising high returns to investors, not from real profits or legitimate business activity, but from the money of new participants. The cycle continues for as long as fresh investors keep joining in, funneling their money upwards to sustain the illusion of success. But the moment new entrants dry up, the entire system collapses. Now, apply the same logic to Australia's housing market. Rising property values are not driven purely by supply and demand or economic fundamentals. They rely on new buyers constantly entering the market and paying more than those before them. Without that steady flow of fresh money, price growth slows, investor confidence wavers, and the entire market starts to look a little bit shaky. Here's my take. Even if the property market does share similarities with the Ponzi scheme, the reality is that the system isn't going anywhere. The government has every reason to keep prices rising, and demand for housing will always exist because they are not making any more land. Sometimes the safest thing to do is invest in the system, because at the end of the day, the people who own property are the ones who will win out. With inflation and long-term market trends, sitting on the sidelines could mean missing out. So, do I think Australia's property market is a Ponzi scheme? Not in the strictest sense, but in a system where those who own continue to benefit. The question is, do you really want to be on the outside looking in?